EART303 Rapid Action Art Lesson, Connecting Science and Art Through Magic Milk Painting. The materials you'll need will be 2% milk, watercolor paper, a plate that'll hold liquid, food coloring, dish soap, and a Q-tip. So we're gonna just pour the milk into the plate. Now you're just gonna add some food coloring. You can use whatever color you want, whatever pattern you want, however you want to put it. It's up to you entirely. Okay, once we're done with that food coloring, you got how you want, you're going to grab your Q-tip, swirl it into the soap so that you've got a good amount of soap on the end of your Q-tip, and then you're going to dip it into the food coloring and then watch the milk spread and create a cool pattern. Okay, now what we're doing is we're taking our watercolor paper and we're going to push it just so that it's kind of sitting on top of the milk. Try to get all of the edges into the milk, and you're going to lift it out. And you'll be able to see that now the food coloring is transferred onto and is absorbed by the watercolor paper. You're going to want to make sure that you have a really good area with like paper towels or something set out to set these onto to dry, because some of the food coloring will run off and get onto your table. You can keep going, cut out some different size pieces of paper, smaller pieces, whatever. Every time that you put a paper into the milk, you can see when I lift it up, the pattern changes. So every time you go back in and do more, it's going to be a different pattern, which is really cool. As you can see here, after you take the paper out, the water or the milk and the food coloring are still kind of transferring around. So even once you take it out, it could end up looking different once it's done drying. This activity fits with their curriculum for grade 2 in science and in art. It meets outcomes CP 2.8, creating artworks using a variety of visual art concepts, forms, and media. And it meets LS 2.1, investigating properties of familiar liquids and solids, and LS 2.2, investigating interactions between liquids and solids. I've used this activity before in a grade 2 class, and of course it gets super messy, but it's fun and they love it. It's a great way to start a unit on liquids and solids and get the kids wondering about why these things are happening, why they're interacting this way. And of course, as an art project, these would be great just as they are, but you could also expand this, add to them, do something with the paper, use it as a background for an additional activity, anything really. As an example, these colors made me think of winter, so I added some winter pictures with a black marker. Thanks for watching.